welcome to the realm. I'm Romy Streams on YouTube and Twitch. This is going to be my 0 damage guide to the Spectral Knight. Before we jump in, I just wanted to say if there are any bosses or any certain ways you want to see a boss guide done, let me know down in the comments and I will try my best to get it done. The level 0 fighter, if you're learning this boss, I'd start with the sprint and second wind skill. When you get confident with this boss, I would then go with sprint and victory strike. The Goldilocks zone for this boss is a few steps back and off center to the right. This is the safest place to be, as most attacks from this boss can be avoided by just strafing to the right. First and most common attack is the boss's straight jab. The key signal for this attack is the boss aiming his sword towards your feet before jabbing. To dodge this attack, take a step to the right. The second attack in the boss's combo has to be either one of his spinning attacks. One spinning attack is aimed at head height. Key signal for this attack is the boss tucking his sword down by his waist before the spin. To parry this attack, aim slightly right at the boss, about head height, whilst walking backwards. The other spin attack is a leg slash. The key signal for this attack is the boss sinking down whilst tucking the sword down by his waist. To parry this attack, just aim down towards your feet while walking backwards. The third attack in this combo is his jump slam attack. The key signal for this attack is the boss quickly sinking down before rapidly jumping. To dodge this attack, you must quickly look up to the boss while strafing to the right. So just to recap, the boss's combo will always start with the jab, then it will always be one of his two spinning attacks, then the third attack will always be his jump slam. All other attacks from this boss are single shot attacks, so you should parry them all to maximize the damage output. Boss has a slow overhead slam attack. The key signal for this attack is the boss rising up with his sword behind his head. To parry this attack, just look left about head height while strafing back and to the right. The boss has one upward slash attack from leg to head height. The key signal for this attack is the boss sinking slightly whilst rolling his sword off of his shoulders. To parry this attack, just look left about head height, then look up as much as possible while strafing back and to the right. The boss has a shoulder barge dash attack. The key signal for this attack is the boss tensing up his arm whilst he leans back before dashing. To dodge this attack, just strafe to the right. The boss has a headshot slash attack. The key signal for this attack is the slight lean back while the sword is being pulled backwards behind his head. To parry this attack, just look left about head height while strafing to the right. The boss has a long range headshot slash attack. The key signal for this attack is the boss slightly turning himself to the left while pointing his sword upwards, then behind himself. To parry this attack, just crouch whilst looking left and up as far as possible. The boss's other range attack is his dashing stab. The key to this attack is the boss pointing his hand towards you whilst lowering his head and his sword ready to dash. To parry this attack, just look left about waist to head height and take a step back. The boss has one explosion attack. This attack leaves frozen circles on the floor, up to 3 circles at once. These circles do very little damage, but they have a slowing or freeze mechanic, leaving you unable to dodge the boss. The key signal for this attack is this voice line. To avoid this attack, you must turn and run from the boss until you hear the explosion. Once you have taken 40% and then 80% of the boss's health, he will start his phase attacks. Both phases are the same. The boss will charge up his sword before swinging it twice and covering about half of the boss room. The key signal for these phases is this voice line. To dodge these attacks, you must turn and sprint as far away from the boss until you hear he has slashed his sword twice. If you've managed to make it this far into the guide, then I thank you massively. I hope this guide can be helpful to you. As always, all the views, any subs, comments or likes are appreciated more than I can ever say. Once again, I've been Realmage Streams on YouTube and Twitch, and I hope you enjoy the fight.